Howdy, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Tristan Wendt, coming from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. And today I'm joined with Mr. Vincent. Vincent's a local Houstonian here. He's coming in today for his very first ring dinger adjustment. Vincent's seen some other chiropractors. He's coming in primarily with low back pain with some sharp shooting leg pain down that left side all the way to the top of the foot, correct?
Yes.
So that'll be the L5 nerve root that he's feeling that down that dermatome. So Vincent was a football player back in high school, defensive back?
Yeah,
defensive back? You look like a defensive back, that's how I know that. And so Vincent's taken a lot of compressive stresses and a lot of hits to his spine, which again, that creates a lot of compressive stresses all throughout this entire spine. And so when did a lot of these issues start arising for you? I want you to talk about that a little bit for the audience.
About 2016, or really my whole football career, which 2012, 2016, high school, little league. But
you found some things to kind of help modify the pain and help a little bit when you're outside the office, and you've seen some other chiropractors that have also provided some temporary relief. Is that correct?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but you have seen us on video and you knew that ring dinger was something that you were needing to get all those compressive stresses off of there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, let's show them how we do that, all right? So we're gonna check out your posture first. Again, Vincent, I'll have you close your eyes. And I want you to bend your head all the way forward and all the way backwards. Good. Yes, sir, and then back to neutral. We've already looked at all this here, but I want to show you guys on video. So Vincent doesn't have a lot of forward head posture, but just a little bit. Here, I'll show you guys with my pen. So primarily we want that ear over our shoulder here. Vincent's right in between the clavicle and the shoulder. Again, not too much forward head posture, but the main concern here is we've got Vincent's pelvic translations as well. And he noticed that even before he came into the office today. You said you felt like you were even standing a little bit crooked, huh?
Yeah.
And so we've got, I'll move this shirt here just so they can see. So you have a lot of room on this left-hand side, but not as much room on the right-hand side. So our pelvis is also translated to the right. So again, remember how all that looks right there? We're gonna check that after the adjustment today, okay? Alright, so you go face down on that paper here. Vincent's doing something that I wish I would have done on my very first ring dinger, and that's get that on video. Here, let me do leg checks real quick too. Again, I've done all this for my notes here, but I want you guys to see it as well. So Vincent is short on the right in this position by about only 1/8 of an inch, but it does get longer when I bring it up by about 1/4 of an inch. That tightens up in the low back and pelvis when I do that, doesn't it, Vincent?
Yeah.
Yep. So again, remember how that feels there, and we're gonna check all that again at the end of the adjustment, okay? All right, so you got this table drop out from underneath you. Then I'm gonna loosen this table just a little bit. Not nearly as big as the last guy I had in here. All right, so we're gonna start on that right-hand side today. I'm gonna make sure this table is all the way up. Perfect. So you get the easy job, Vincent. All you gotta do is breathe and relax, okay? Perfect. A little deeper in person, huh? So we're gonna start with L5 here. These might be a little bit tender at first, but that's just because they haven't been adjusted like this before, okay? Yes, sir. Good. Last one here, Vincent. Oh, yeah. So now recheck your leg length here. You're exactly even in this position now. Tell me if that feels any different this time, Vincent.
Yeah, that feels
good. A lot smoother that time, huh?
good.
All right. So we're working to your mid-thoracics here now. Have you take a nice deep breath in through that nose, blow it all the way out. Good. Really let those shoulders just drop. Yes, sir. One more here. Perfect. You're noisy all the way up this morning, Vincent. You're definitely needing this tune-up adjustment. You can feel your head popping up next, okay?
You said get up?
No, you should feel your head popping up next. I don't want that table to surprise you right there. So remember the forward head posture I showed you there in the mirror? This is how we're gonna work on reestablishing that normal forward curve in your cervical spine. Have you scoot down just a touch for me so I can get those shoulders off that headpiece. Perfect right there. Good. Last one here. Perfect. Have you go face up for me now, Vincent? So Vincent's been to quite a few other chiropractors here in the Houston area, is that correct?
Yes.
And so I want you, at the very end of the treatment today, I'm going to want to get your honest feedback here about what makes this office different, what makes it the same, what you like more, what you like less, and give that honest feedback to all the patients out there, or all the crack addicts watching the video, okay? Potential patients. Right now they're just crack addicts because they watch us on YouTube. You are now an official patient at Advanced Chiropractic Relief. So have you arms out to the side like a big old T. Just like this, with those palms up. I get you to scoot down probably about 2 inches because I need to get those shoulders over that thoracic drop right there. Probably about ½ inch more. Yeah, perfect right there. You got a little bit more muscle here on your shoulders. You have to tighten this drop piece a bit. So I'm gonna start way up here on the AC joints. Yeah, I want those guys right there. Our clavicles way up here. And anterior ribs. Good. And now you relax those hands right there on your tummy for me, Vincent. So now I'm gonna decompress you from the lower end first. Just a bit though. So all those compressive forces from when you were playing football and running, all those forces going through that foot up to that knee joint into your hip and low back, we're about to decompress all these joints. Just like that. Basically like a reverse football hit, huh? This used to be one of my favorite ones. Oh yeah. I know you felt that all the way up into the hip too, huh? So have you sit up with me here now? We're gonna face this wall, facing this way towards the shallow. So I'm gonna work on the shoulders, elbows, and wrists, okay? So we do full body adjusting here, as I'm sure you've seen in the videos, huh? So again, what the symptoms that brought Vincent in are a lot of the same symptoms that brought me into this office too. Yeah, I know you felt that one. So the sharp shooting leg pains, the low back pain. Vincent's a smart man. He's coming in way before he's in the same level of severity that myself was in and a lot of other patients that are coming in. So I give you props here for getting in early and taking care of these things before they snowball into even more serious issues. Have you look up at the ceiling for me? I'll catch you between bucks. Pop your own knuckles a lot?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do that, I would really recommend just tractioning those joints out. Don't compress those joints at all, because that's where you're gonna damage some of those ligaments and tissues right there. Traction is good, which is what we're about to do to your entire spine. Yes, sir. Have you lean away from me just a little bit here? Okay, just like that. Perfect. You can always find those who crack their own knuckles. It's a little hard to get the traction movement we want here. There we go. All right, Vincent, now we're really gonna set you free. So maybe go butt here on this table, head up this way. So what we're gonna do here is these big old cushions, these big old pins here, we're gonna stabilize your pelvis on either iliac crest on the other side right there. So this is our stabilization point, like with any chiropractic adjustment. So maybe scoot towards me just a little bit, good. Now this is gonna be nice and snug, and it should be, okay? I don't want you slipping through here. Good. Not getting away on me now, huh? Right. So Vincent, for this adjustment here, all you gotta do is keep your teeth together. I don't want you to clench them, just touch them so that tongue doesn't get between there. And I want you to interlock your fingers onto your belly button for me and take a nice deep breath. Have you put them on top of the pins? Yep, just like that. Oh, good. Now you should have felt that all the way down your spine. Nice deep breaths in through the nose. Told you I was gonna catch you between bucks, huh? Good, relax those legs. Look at that, you're still kicking, Vincent. Just felt like you were in the reverse football hit there, huh?
Yeah.
Just took a lot of compressive stresses off of your spine, brother.
Felt it.
Good. Home run, huh?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go upper right hand side right there. If you tilt with me to the right, and then we're gonna look to your left. Oh yeah. Same thing here, but we're gonna tilt to your left and look right. Oh yeah. You're just falling into place today, my friend. Now that is your first Johnson BioPhysics chiropractic adjustment. A little different than your last experience, that chiropractor, huh? All right, let's go check out that posture again, okay? So now I'll let you know you probably will be sore after this adjustment today, okay? You're already feeling a lot of those changes So we just made a lot of changes to your spine and how you're functioning in gravity. So some of these muscles might be a little bit sore, but that's just because they're working out a little bit different than they're used to, okay? I know you can already see the differences here in the mirror. So your head's way up over your shoulders now. You've evened up that spacing here. Those shoulders are nice and level. Remember how that head was forward to the right, which caused that shoulder to kind of dip down on the right-hand side. We've got all that leveled out today, and you're nice and squared off from the front as well. And you're a local Houstonian, so I know it's like to get shot here, so I'm gonna shoot all these muscles here to relax these paraspinal muscles. This thing's deeper in person too, huh? On video, it doesn't look like it does much. All the way back up. Good. Now this next exercise here, this is your homework. So 15 reps, 3 times a day. Break it down into 3 parts. Part 1 is gonna be shoulders up and all the way back, just like that. So I'll have you follow me here in the mirror. Shoulders up, all the way back. Good. I want you to go chin straight back to the wall behind me. Have you come back to neutral with your spine for just a second. So I want you to take this chin and go straight back to the wall behind you. Good, just like that. Now I want you to extend as far as you can. Feel a little tap here. Little tap here. Good, relax those shoulders and your neck. And then one more time, I'll have you go through that forward flexion and extension. Good, all the way backwards. Yes, sir, better range of motion. Also, should be a little smoother after that one too, like a little WD-40 in there, huh? Yeah. Look in the mirror now. So we've evened up the spacing in your pelvis. Yep. No longer have that translation off to the right-hand side. You're straight down the gut, my friend. So Mr. Vincent, I told you here at the beginning of the treatment, I want you to give your honest comparison here. And I don't want you to go dissing on any of the chiropractors or anything like that, but tell the difference, honestly, of how this treatment and how these adjustments feel versus your typical chiropractic adjustment.
It's just a lot more deep, and I feel more thorough, and it's
not only can you feel the differences too, but you can also see those.
Yeah.
That's why we do all the objective pre and post tests with the leg length checks, the posture checks, all those things. So you're not only feeling it, but you're seeing all the changes that we're making to your spine and to your body.
Right.
So Vincent, I appreciate the opportunity to work with you. Thank you for sharing your story here for the YouTube crack addicts out there. And we'll get you back for that tune-up adjustment probably in a week or 2, and then we'll share how you've been doing after this first adjustment, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, so this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Tristan Wendt, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. Again, we thank you for liking and subscribing to our channel here, and we'll see you guys soon.